Hey, Daily Dosers. I'm Kelly, one of the pastors here at North Coast, and I've got a quick question for you today. Have you ever had a job that you just really didn't like? Like, for whatever reason, maybe the pay wasn't great, or your boss was a jerk. Maybe it just wasn't fun, it was super boring, maybe it just didn't fit your personality or skill set. I think there's a lot of reasons we don't like jobs sometimes, but when I think back to myself, I remember being in high school. I was 16. I worked at a preschool because I loved kids, and it felt like that would be a great fit for me. But every once in a while, I'd have to do what I called door duty. And door duty was, there was this one part of the school where it wasn't super secure, so they just needed someone to sit by the door and make sure nobody came in or out that wasn't supposed to. And while that sounds like a super important job, I realize, you're keeping kids safe and making sure that things are secure. It was incredibly boring. I just remember it was like watching paint dry. And I would watch the clock and it literally felt like it was moving in slow motion. And I just remember that being like, man, one day when I, graduate college and get a job, I hope that whatever work I'm doing, it's not this boring. And I don't know about you, but maybe you're on the way to that job right now where you're just like, God, I don't know why you have me here. This is not where I'm meant to be. So today I just want to give you a little bit of encouragement from God's word on what it looks like to just really display your faith in the workplace, no matter where you work. And I know that all work is inherently good. And that's a good reminder as we're talking about work. Even if you think back to Genesis, to the very beginning, in chapter 2, God gave Adam a job. He said, hey, here's a garden, take care of it. Before the fall, before things got messed up, God designed us to work, and that's inherently good. And so the fact that you want to work is a good thing. But there is a great verse in Colossians that I want to talk to you about today that just reminds us what it really looks like to work for the Lord. And it's in Colossians 3, verse 23, and it says this: "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving." And really what this verse is there to remind us of is, why are you working? Remember your why. If you've ever worked in any kind of sales job, a lot of times they'll remind you, hey, remember your why, remember your why. Because typically in sales, you get told no a lot if you're doing a good job. They say, hey, in sales, you're going to get told no a lot. So they tell you to focus on your why so that you can remember why you're really doing it. For us as Jesus followers, why we're working can really be that reminder that Colossians gives us, which is, hey, we're ultimately working to serve the Lord. And it's really, really important because when we view our work through that lens, it completely shifts our mindset. It's no longer about just earning a paycheck or, pleasing someone or getting the next promotion. It's really about honoring God and viewing it as an opportunity to serve Him. I hope today that you can remember, no matter where you're at, no matter what kind of work you're doing, that you have an opportunity to have a great attitude about your job because of the reminder from Colossians 3. And having that kind of mindset shift, that renewed mind every day, can really start to impact not only you, but the others around you. The people who you work with will notice a difference. And when they do, what a great way to share your faith in your workplace. All right, Daily Dosers, have a great day. See you next time.